Thanks for tuning into SBMG Radio. I am your host, Mecca Global, voice of the underdogs. Today is Saturday, January 7th, 2023. Happy New Year's to everybody. Shout out to everybody who's been holding me down, hitting me up over these past 9 months. I'm good. Thank you so much. I feel the love. I got all your emails, all your DMs, all your texts, all the messages. Thank you. Shout out to Double M Malik and shout out to Activated Studios. I will let y'all know what's going on moving forward. Today's episode, I just want to dedicate this episode to the Drama King, Big Brother, DJ Kay Slay, the legend, icon in hip hop, one of our icons, one of our gatekeepers. We definitely lost a legend. We lost Big Brother. We just lost a genuine person in this hip hop culture, somebody who actually cared about this culture, who showed everybody a lot of love. He put a lot of artists on. He broke a lot of artists. He used all his platforms to help add on, in his words, add on. He helped add on to everything we already had going on, me personally also. But anyway, I just want to dedicate this first episode to DJ Kay Slay. And I told a few people just to send me like a rest in peace shout out for DJ Kay Slay. Share your memories. You know what I mean? So we all going to keep his voice alive. We all going to keep his name alive. We all going to keep his legacy alive. And so that's what it is. We dedicating this first episode to DJ Kay Slay, the legend, one of the gatekeepers. So that's what it is. Salute to everybody who's been checking on me, reaching out to me, emailing me, texting me, calling me, DMing me. I'm good. I know I've been quiet for 9 months, but it's all good. I thank you. I think all of us were still wrapping our mind around this, even though we lost the legend in April. This is now January, 9 months later. So, I mean, it is what it is right now. Salute, rest in peace to DJ Kay Slay. He definitely was my big brother. He was loyal to me. I was loyal to him. And he is definitely going to be missed, not as only just a music figure, just as a genuine person. But I don't think hip-hop understand what they lost. I really don't. I don't think some of the underground artists or unsigned artists or upcoming artists or underdogs, I don't think they truly understand what they missed or what's going on right now. Because I hope these other DJs kind of pick up the torch, pick up the baton and start breaking some of these new artists. I mean, some of them, salute to the ones that is doing it, because I do know a bunch of DJs that's doing it. I do know a bunch of them, but I'm just saying, please support these artists that's coming up. Everybody not starting at the top. Everybody starting from somewhere like in the bottom. Make sure you support those artists that don't have a name. If they got quality music, good music, show them support, show them love. And let me just stop right there. Thanks for tuning into SBMG Radio. Again, I am your host, Mecca Global, voice of the underdogs. And thanks for tuning out checking out my podcast, just Mecca Global Podcast. Thank you so much.
Hey, yo, DJ Kay Slay, the Drama King, and I'm representing with my homie, Mecca Global on SBakerMediaGroup.com.
Peace, it's Daddy-O from the legendary hip-hop band Stetsasonic. Shouting out my brother Kay Slay. Good brother, man. I also want to shout him out because he put me on the Rolling 200 Deep that's coming out. One of the things I love about Kay Slay is that most people don't deal with the old school and the new school equally. Kay Slay was a guy that was a DJ, but he also had an A&R mind. He was a guy that was smart enough when he was doing all of these rolling 150 deep, rolling 100 deep, to even put Coke La Rock and Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz on records, along with guys like Too Short and Jadakiss and all of that. So shout out Kay Slay for being not only a great DJ, but probably one of our most renowned hip-hop historians, Drama King Rock. The last thing I want to say about DJ Kay Slay is that he introduced me to my man Papoose. And shout out to Mecca Global.
What's up, man? It's your boy A Mafia, man. Sending a big rest in peace shout out to my boy Kay Slay. You know, the biggest DJ to ever do it, man. Rest in peace to my boy Kay Slay. I remember he always told me, man, never fight fire with fire, always fight fire with water, man. And that shit always stuck with me, man. Rest in peace, DJ Kay Slay. We gonna miss you, and we gonna hold it down for you, man. Kay Slay forever, man. It's your boy A Mafia. Shout out to Mecca Global. We here.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I miss that nigga Kay Slay, man. Rest up to the big homie. It's my fucking guy, man. If I had to think of one memory, I got a lot of memories with Slay. You heard? You know I'm the underground king. Slay rock with me hard, bar for bar. But yeah, let me think real quick. One memory, a good memory. I remember one time my nigga Smith called me. He was in Sue's. He FaceTiming me, showing me the room like, yo, it's lit, pull up. Slay happened to catch the phone screen. He see Hardy on the screen. He like, that's Hardy? Yo, what's up, nigga? He grabbed the phone. Yo, what's up, nigga? Pull up, nigga. We in Sue's. It's lit. I'm from Patterson, nigga. I'm in Jersey. I'm about half hour away. I jump out the crib, jump in the G-Ride, shoot the Sue's, speed, and woo, boom, it's lit. I get to the door, security acting nutty. Who you? What you? What? You got about 5, 10 bottles, all this goofy shit. I'm like, yo, man, call K Slay, man. Slay came to the door, man. Slay damn near smack security, man. Like, yo, this hard luck, nigga. Y'all don't know the fuck this is. Let him in. It's my nigga. Wrote his bond. I was souped as hell. Slay let me in. Doors opened up like nigga, like they parted the sea for the goon. You heard? Word the mother. Doors opened up. I walked in. It's lit in there. You hear me? Mind you, like, I done rushed out the house. I ain't get super fresh. I ain't bring super chicken with me. None of that shit. Like, I just came to see Slay and Smith. You feel me? Word the mother. I get in that bitch. It's lit. I sit down at the table and shit. I sit down at the bar on gang. Bottle bitches come with 2 bottles. A bottle of champagne and a bottle of liquor sitting in front of me. You know, they got the sparkles. They doing their dances and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Slay looking at me, smiling like, drink up, nigga. I'm like, yo, good looking, Slay. I get up, show the nigga some love. Nigga bought me a bottle, 2 bottles. Feel me? Like, that's just a memory I had of Slay, man. We had a ball that night, man. We got a bunch of memories. That's my guy. I miss that nigga dearly, man. Rest in peace. Big homie K Slay. Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. K Slay is my fucking guy. He's a different type of nigga, man. Like, he's a different breed, yo. Rest in peace to the drama king, man. Rest in peace to the king of the underground, man. K Slay, he did it for the streets. He did it for us. He did it for the niggas they counted out, man. He did it for the corner boys, man. He did it for the alleyways. He did it for the milk crates. Shout out to K Slay, man. Rest in peace. Mecca Global, you already know I appreciate you. I love you for keeping my brother name alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always been real. You always been down. I met you through K Slay. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you. We gonna keep bro name alive. Anything you got going on, I'm rocking with you. You already know. So, with that being said, I got another memory of K Slay. Like I said, I got a million memories with Slay, man. Like, Slay was really rocking with me, calling me, FaceTime me, letting me know what's good, what's going on, what he doing tonight, shit like that, like regular shit. Like, so I'm gonna tell you about this one time Slay hit me like, yo, nigga, I ain't playing the record from last week. This week I need something new. So he on my ass. Like, Slay was really on my ass. Like, he was my manager type shit. Like, so I run to the studio ASAP. Start dumping shit. So I sent some shit to Slay. I sent like 3 records. Slay ain't hit me back. He ain't even respond. He don't do shit like that. Feel me? So I'm hitting him. He ain't responding. So I finally left like a voicemail. Like, I like niggas to feel my energy. Like, I want to know what's going on. So, like, Slay, what's good, big bro? Like, you ain't answering the phone and shit. Don't get on that, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking my little shit. Slay called me back ASAP. Like, nigga, find you a new studio. That quality is garbage. The song's fire. The quality is garbage. You're not on the radio this week. Man, that shit fucked me up. But at the same time, that shit had me like, yo, it's a real nigga, bro. Because at the end of the day, I know I had just ran to the closest studio I could find and try to put some shit together real quick when that ain't how the game go, man. You got to treat this shit special. You got to put that work in. You got to get that quality, nigga. Everything should be the best. The sound, the beat, the vocals, the video, everything got to be the best, my nigga. Because a nigga might, that shit take away from what's hot, my nigga. The nigga might fuck with the song, but the quality trash, nigga can't play that shit on no Hot 97. So Slay kept it real with me. I ain't make the radio that week, but guess what? Next week, nigga, lock the fuck in. Drama Hour. Gangster.
What up, what up? What's the vibes? It's your boy Hal Rel, Dipset affiliate. You already know what it is. And I'd like to send a big RIP shout out to my big homie, my dog, K Slay. Oh, man, one of the biggest impacts in this culture, New York City hip-hop. Always show love, always played everybody music. Funny thing about K Slay, like, we had a relationship before I even got in the hip-hop game. One of my OGs, Show Love, he had a relationship with K Slay. Took me to a studio. It was on 126 at 8th for Harlem. This was like 2000, 99, 2000. And yeah, he let me rap for Slay. Slay was fucking with my music. I was surprised. I was a street nigga. I wasn't really into the game like that. Matter of fact, I ain't even think I was hot. He like, nah, this shit is hot. Lay this shit down. Putting this on my tape. You know, I ain't believe him, but I was super hype. And sure enough, as soon as that mixtape came out, I was number 19 on the mixtape. Always show love, man. The big homie, man, like, nobody can replace him. Nobody can replace what Slay did. All these DJs are suckers. You know how this shit is in the game, man. All the politics. You came to K Slay, and he was fucking with you, played your music. Even if he wasn't fucking with you, played your music. Big homie, R.I.P., we love you.
Mecca Global, what's happening? I just want to give a shout out and rest in peace to the big dog K Slay, man. One of the realest in the game. A lot of people wouldn't know nothing about Nick Guns if it wasn't for him. First put me on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Kept it real, tall with me. Definitely wanted to see me win. He definitely was a rare individual in this culture that we call hip hop. You know, he was like the last Mohican, man, last of the dying breed. You know, his presence is definitely missed. And, you know, I just definitely want to send my love and let the world know how great of a person he was, especially when it came to this hip-hop and what he meant to this game, you know what I mean? Last of a dying breed, he was one of a kind, you know what I'm saying? He was in this joint for like 3 generations, 4 generations of music, and he kept the music alive, you know, even down to him being a graffiti artist. You know, he always transcended with the game, and that was always his main thing, even with artists. And, you know, I appreciate Slay for everything I did, man, everything he did.
Yo, Mecca, what's goody? You know what this is, Lex 911, south side to the north side, Jamaica, Queens in the motherfucking building. ATM 100, no rap money. Queens get the motherfucking money. Yo, big shout out to the bro, DJ K Slay, the Drama King, man, Street Sweepers. Bro, you know, big rest in peace shout out to the bro. We miss you, though. Real quick, though, I remember the first time I spoke to Slay, he called me out the blue and was just like, what you doing? And I'm like, what you mean what I'm doing? He said, you want to come to the radio? And I'm like, you know, it's going to be a crazy snowstorm tonight. He said, so you telling me you're not coming to the radio? He said, you scared? Bro, I'm there. Like, say less. Yeah, I pulled up to Sirius Radio. And when I tell you, we were snowed in something crazy. This was like back in like 2011, 2012. Crazy snowstorm we had, yo. This shit was nuts. And he's sitting there, he's like, yeah, I see why you was, you know, double, second guessing coming up here. I was like, yeah, bro. But yo, you know what? I'm glad I did. You know, bro always showed love. And that was like the first of many that we had. You know, we miss you, dog. Drama King, Lex 911, South.
Yo, peace and blessings to the Honorable K Slay. I love you, this Luca Brasi Gooch, Gumbo. Always and forever live vicariously through me, man. I love you, Slay, Street Sweeper, living legend.
Yo, this is Mel Maxey. Just gotta give love to my man K Slay. Miss you, King. Rest in peace. Always the big bro to me. Whenever I need to talk to somebody, I could call Slay. Whenever Slay needed something to fly, we could call Mel Maxey. Came through in clutch. Love you, fam. Damn. Love.
Peace. This is Cephallah, and I want to give Peace. This is Cephalon, and I want to give a major shout out and rest in peace to my dude, the God DJ K Slay. I love you, bro. I miss you, and I appreciate everything you've ever done for me throughout my entire journey. See you when I get there, bro. Salute. Peace.
Yeah, this is Thurston Howell III, the Polo Rican, the Skillionaire. Just want to send my love and give a big shout out and rest in peace to DJ K Slay. You know what I mean? The game misses you, Slay. The Drama King.
Man, K Slay, the Smitty, BDM, New York representative, Mr. Talk is Cheap. I got so much memories of the Drama King, DJ K Slay. See, with me and K Slay, you know, it was deeper than rap and all that music shit. I used to speak to Slay like every single day. You know, to know Slay was to love Slay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would say he was a grumpy dude and this and that, but Slay just was one of those people that just like to protect his peace. If you didn't know him and you came around, he'd give you that funny eye. But if Slay had love for you, there wasn't a thing you could ask of that man and he wouldn't do for you. You know what I'm saying? It was sort of like tough love. He was that uncle I never had, you know. He never give me anything. He made me work hard for it. And at the end, I'd appreciate it. Now that he's gone, I'm looking back like, damn. Let me see any stories I got with Slay. I remember the first time I met Slay, he was doing a showcase. I showed up there with like 30 dudes. And he backed all of us down. No, all y'all got to pay, all y'all got to pay. And I was like, yo, relax, dude. Like, can we get a discount for everyone? And, we made peace. And that's how me and Slay became cool. Started doing business, traveling, making moves together, doing shows, doing, bookings in different states. So it was definitely deeper than music or rap or any of that shit. Slay used to be like, man, these rappers think all I do is listen to music all day, man. Like, Slay was just a great guy all around, I miss Slay. I wish I could call him right now and just talk shit. He was the type of dude you call and just, pop shit to him. He ready for you. He always ready, man. But yeah, that's my memories of DJ K Slay. Shout out to Mecca Global for putting this together too. Love is love.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Rilla Gage. Big rest in power. Shout out to my brother DJ K Slay, never be forgotten. One of the first DJs to play my music on the mainstream radio on Hot 97. One of the best things DJ K Slay ever told me. I remember one time we was in a strip club. We was in Elizabeth in the VIP, having a good time, drinking and chilling like we normally do. And he linked over to me. He was like, yo, that record you got out, that shit fire. Keep pushing, keep elevating, no matter what. Get it by all means, you feel me? And I'm like, yo, I appreciate that. Because Slay was one of them dudes that, gave independent artists a chance. If you was hungry and you was talented and you was dope, he definitely let you rock on the radio and gave you a chance, you feel me? So I always respect that about him. I was always solid, loyal to him, you know what I'm saying? He was the same with me and shit, never showed me Hollywood. Shout out to Mecca Global, sis, I see you, keep doing your thing, you feel me? It's your boy Really Gay, signing the fuck off, man. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? This is John Connor, and I just want to say rest in peace. Rest in paradise to my big homie K Slay. One of the realest people I ever met. One of the most genuine people I ever met in this entire industry. Just want to say thank you to Slay for always keeping me in mind. Whenever he had a project going on, and also behind the scenes, people don't know, always keeping my head on straight. Anytime I ever had any worries or concerns or might have been going in the wrong direction as far as making certain decisions, Slay was always there to be a confidant, always there to be somebody who had the level head, always being that big homie that a lot of us should strive to be when we see younger artists coming into the game, and being willing to use our knowledge and our experiences and the things that we've been through to help the next generation not make the same mistakes we did. K Slay was always that for me. K Slay, boy, I love you for life. I'm going to miss getting them text messages asking me to get on the next rolling 100 deep, rolling 300 deep, 400 deep, 500 deep, because no matter how many times you hit me and asked me, I was always going to do it. Nothing but love and respect to one of the greatest to ever do it. And it was always an honor to work with Slay. Just me being from Flint, Michigan, and respecting that New York is the mecca of hip hop, and that's where it all started from. And K Slay embodied that. K Slay was the epitome of hip hop. He was the epitome of what it meant to be a big homie within this game. So K Slay, I love you. I miss you every day. And for as long as I'm rhyming, I'm going to always keep your name alive and keep your legacy alive to the Drama King. I love you. Rest in paradise. You already know. It's common.
Coming to you live from behind the wall. This your boy Sheik Ali. Sending a rest in peace to my man DJ K Slay, Drama King.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy William Young, man. Shout out to Mecca Global. Shout out to DJ K Slay, man. R.I.P. You know, the big bro played a massive role in the furtherance of hip hop. Everything from, discovering models who wasn't traditionally to be paid attention to finding talent on the underground. And, going hard for New York, man, and trying to keep that New York spirit and sound alive. He embodied all of the different elements of hip hop, from graffiti to entrepreneurship. And, going too soon, man. I'm going to continue to rap the big bro as long as I'm breathing. And it is what it is, man. Salute God's legacy, man.
Peace. What up, world? This is Doughboy from Jersey. First and foremost, shout out to my homegirl and my sister, Mecca. What up? And a big rest in peace to DJ K Slay. If you from New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, you already know the impact DJ K Slay had on, had on the culture, on hip-hop in general. And not just in the tri-state, but nationally and internationally. Mixtapes, radio, magazine, you name it. You wanted to hear what's going on in the streets, you already know who you tuned into. K Slay. And he broke, Papoose, Uncle Murder, a lot of these artists that are still relevant to this day. So definitely a big rest in peace, because without K Slay, there's a multitude of artists none of us would have heard of or would have heard of much later. He definitely broke a lot of artists and was the one.
King Bro Bands on the check-in. Big shout out to Mecca Global. Real shit. Should be difficult to even talk about sometimes, because, time like now, right now, I got some new music coming out. Shit just different. As you already know, what I'm saying, he would always get it first, you know what I'm saying? Just because he was the first one to blast me off on Hot 97, Shady 4-5, all that. When I say he, the Drama King, DJ K Slay, living legend, big brother, you already know. I know that's damn near like the story from every artist on the come up, you know what I'm saying? One way or another, he probably had a hand in something, one way or another. I know for us personally, he bridged a lot of gaps, a lot of connections behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? For those that was really close to him, you know what it was to be close to him. Shit, sometimes we argue and fought like family and shit, for real. Disagreeing with him was just a part of the love, you know what I'm saying, and being real. He fucked with the real, that's one thing for sure. And he was real as damn self, so shit, at times we disagree. Like I said, at the end of the day, it was always love. He come pull up. The album, like the single release party, Angels and Queens unannounced. I'm kick it in VIP for a minute, then we make moves, fall out. Hit the road, run around the city. Yeah, me, him, and Smitty had a lot of good times together. State to state. All over the place. Rest in peace. I remember we did the joint out in CIAA Charlotte. It was classical, epic. You know what I'm saying? Me, him, Smith, rest in peace, Russ Blade too. You know what I'm saying? It was real shit. Man, we had a lot of good times, man. Besides the music shit, man, like, you know, he was a mentor. Always bridging gaps, always putting you on to somebody, introducing, you know what I mean? And, you know, I had dinners at Mr. Child's plenty times. Me and Miss Smith sit there eating and shit, politicking. I think Peter Guns even pulled up on us one time. And you know, that's how shit was with him. Like, you know, just all the time we was kicking it. That's why, like, the music shit was just like, you know, he was always like, man, just honestly wanted me to just, I guess, be a lot more competitive. Hey, yo, look, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to go. Stop playing with them. Stop trying to help everybody. Help your motherfucking self. That's one thing he always used to tell me. And, you know, he wasn't bullshitting. Not at all. Rest in peace. DJ K Slade, Drama King, Big Brother, Living Legend, all that. You will truly be missed, man. On the behalf of the whole BDM cartel gang. We gonna turn it up from here, big bro. You will be missed. Shout out to Mecca Global. King Will Bands on the check-in, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, what's good, man? It's Bino, man. Riot Squad, Rise That Gang is all the same, man. I want to give a shout out to Mecca Global, man. Keep doing what you do, man. We're going to keep pushing this shit forward 2023 and beyond, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my big brother, my OG, my dog, man, my friend, K Slay, man. A pillar of this hip-hop shit. A legend in this hip-hop shit. And an OG in this hip-hop shit. He was always trying to do better, push this shit forward, and give everybody a shot, man. He gave me one of my first shots, man, and I'll always be in debt to him for that shit. Shout out to the whole Street Sweeper family, Straight Stunting, everybody, man. I got a quick story, man. First time me and K Slay was with my homie, man, CeeLo, man, a bodyguard. He was doing a freestyle for K Slay. He had a double tape coming out at that time. It was like 1999. K Slay used to have to yell at the window and for him to throw the keys out for you to get inside the building, man. We did the freestyle inside his living room and shit, man. If you was doing something back then, you definitely went to K Slay crib and blessed that motherfucking mic, man, and did your thing, man. Shout out to K Slay, man. I love you, bro.
Hey yo, what up, man? It's the kid, Brooklyn Donnie, man. Motherfucking Brooklyn's finest, man. Rest in peace to K Slay, man. For real, man. That's my dog, man. When I had nothing, man. When I was in the feds, man. Behind that wall, sitting in Canaan, man. On them lockdowns, man. That Straight Stunting magazine helped me get through it, man. And I ain't even gonna front, especially that Jewel of the Month. Shout out to Mecca Global, man. I love y'all. K Slay, I love you. Rest in peace. You already know what it is, man. For real, man. Brooklyn love, man. Brooklyn Donnie. Slay, it's the fucking Drama album. We in the building.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Corporal AK, Far Rock's own, man. I'd like to give a big rest in peace shout out to the big homie, the big bro, the one and only DJ K Slay, man. The heartbeat of New York City rap. Straight business, man. K Slay, yo, quick story, man. Yo, when I first met K Slay, it was me and my cousin Big Ed, yo, you know what I'm saying? We was downtown Manhattan and shit. Fucked around and bumped into Slay over there downtown Manhattan. You know, I've been reaching out to him for a while, man. And my DJ Whiteout, who had passed away, he used to have to drop that mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? He was always like, yo, man, we got to get with Slay. Even though Whiteout was tearing shit up with the mixtape scene, he always had love and respect for K Slay, what he did for hip-hop in New York City as well. You know what I mean? So he was like, yeah, man, we got to get with this dude, man. I'm like, yeah, no doubt. Was reaching out to him for a while, you know what I'm saying? For a while.
You know what I mean? Finally caught up with him in the city and bumped into him and was like, yo, listen, man, you know I'm a big fan of your shit. You know what I mean? I love the Straight Stunt magazines, man. I love what you're doing for hip-hop. How can I get in that magazine? And he was like, well, listen, you know, and how can I get my music on your station? You know what I mean? He was like, well, look, you know, send me the music. If I like it, I'm going to fuck with it. You know what I mean? If I don't like it, I ain't fucking with it. Point blank. You know what I mean? He said, but as far as the magazine go, that's a whole different story. That's my business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that right there, you know what I mean? You know, that's going for a certain amount of money. You want to get in it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to try to kill your pockets, but it costs this much to get in the magazine and whatnot. I'm like, well, listen, man, I respect that, but I don't want to get in it. I want the cover. And it was bugged out because he looked at me like, he gave me that look like, come on with the bullshit. You know what I mean? He's like, everybody talk that cover shit, man. So he threw a number at me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know what I'm saying? It costs that. He was like, you know, I got French Montana. I got a couple of people that want that cover, but yo, you want that cover? You know what I mean? This is what that cover costs. But, you know, you better off, you know what I mean? Just fuck with it. You know, it's better off you fuck with this shit, you know what I mean? Because you still get a full page. But I'm like, nah, big homie, trust me, man. Just give me a day. Went, sold my jewelry, locked in with my motherfucking cousin Big Ed. We came back with that paper. Next day, yo, bro, here. He was like, yo, you shit, you dudes is serious, man. You know what I mean? And we gave the, like, a certain type of respect right there. He was like, yo, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So look, you know what I mean? There's going to be a girl named Mecca Global. She's going to hit you up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you talk to her. You know what I mean? She's going to ask you a few questions. Also, you know what I mean? We had Courtney Brown. You know what I mean? That was my homegirl from Source Magazine. So she was like, you know, she already wrote some stuff. But he was like, look, you know what I'm saying? We'll do that, but Mecca going to go over it. You know what I mean? And we're going to lock in together. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, I'm going to set you up with my boy Frank Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Meet him here. You're going to take the pictures for the cover. We went to take the pictures. He had a model come out. Two models come out. The first one was in Kendrick Lamar's first video. You know what I mean? He had that clown-ass nigga Vlad from Vlad TV. That's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? He came out to take the pictures. He was with Frank. You know what I'm saying? And the first model, I was like, you know, I didn't want to really rock with her because she was up there, you know, paying more attention to this nigga Vlad and the trick and shit that he was on. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a whole nother story, but, you know what I mean? So I told Slay, like, look, man, this model you got, she running around with this cat, they not paying attention, they blah, blah, blah. So Slay don't play that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I love and respect that dude, man. When it's business, nigga, you know what I mean? Keep the business, man. He had a lot of integrity, man. He never played around with his business. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why he had to cut that clown-ass nigga Vlad off. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know what? He called another model on the spot. You know what I mean? Lola, she calls herself Lola Baddest, but it was, you know, Lola, she came through and shit, you know what I mean? And did the fucking cover with me, you know what I'm saying? Which was dope. We did that cover, and I was like, well, look, man, you know, I'm a married man, my nigga. I'm not trying to have no naked girls all up on me. That was just out of all respect for my wife, because me and my wife, we partners in this shit, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know, how you want to do the cover? I said, well, look, let's do it a little different, you know what I mean? And I just made Lola seem like she was just like holding me back from attacking some shit, man. And the cover came out, and it was like one of the dopest covers that magazine had, man. You know, and it was dope, man, because from there on, he was like, look, come up to the station. You know what I mean? He showed me love at the station. He connected me to Pat Poose. Shout out to Pat Poose, man. You know what I'm saying? We did that song together. Slay showed up for video shoots. He was just doing a lot, man. And the crazy shit about that is, like, yo, with everything that was going on, you know, being an artist, sometimes you don't understand the game. So, yeah, I kind of, you know what I mean, got on my bullshit, man, because I started seeing them do shit, and I felt like I should have been a part of shit just because I did business with them, and that ain't how it goes, my nigga. Closed mouths don't get fed. So, you know, we kind of got into our little arguments here and there, man. I was just real passionate about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of, like, stopped speaking for a while, man. And what was crazy is I thank the Lord, you know what I mean, that me and him was able to reconcile, man, our differences, man, you know what I'm saying, and speak again. And I apologize to him for, you know what I'm saying, just being so, you know what I mean, unappreciative for the shit that he was doing for me. And he apologized for not, you know, including me with certain other shit that he could have included me on, man. So we both had a mutual love and respect for each other, man, and we reconciled, and we went right back to being big brother, little brother type shit.
You know what I'm saying? I got the receipts to prove it, man. You know what I mean? Before he got sick, I was checking on him. When he got sick, I was checking on him. When he hit the hospital, I was checking on him every time. Text messages, voicemails, all that shit, man. You know what I mean? I also did an interview with Gray Rizzy. Shout out to Gray Rizzy and Smith BDM, you know what I mean? And I shouted him out, man. It was crazy because, like, after I shouted him out, 2 weeks later, he passed on and shit, man. And that shit was just, like, heart-wrenching, man. And the shit that got me the most, man, was like, all right, Bloom. His funeral came, and this is a true story. You know what I mean? I'm headed to the funeral in New York. Somebody hits the back of my car. Boom. Right? You know what I mean? Now, mind you, I ain't been into a funeral since I lost my mother and my father. I told myself I'd never go to another funeral again. You know what I mean? But, I had to go show the homie respect. And shit hit the back of my car. Boom. And I'm like, damn, I'm on the highway. So I called Frank Antonio, like, yo, somebody just smacked the back of my shit. I called William Young, you know what I mean? I let him see what's going on. I'm like, I'm going to try to figure a way up down there and shit. But by the time I got down there, they closed the doors. They wasn't letting nobody else in his funeral, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess it wasn't meant for me to see this man in that state, you know what I mean? And plus, it wasn't meant for me to see, it was love there, but it should have been a sea of motherfuckers, man. As many people as this man helped, as many rap artists as this nigga showed love to, man, it should have been motherfuckers from all over the United States, man. You know what I mean? But you know how the industry is, man. They love you when you doing something for them, and then after that, the shit stops. You know what I mean? So that would have broke my heart. I'd have snapped out if I'd have saw that shit, man. So God knew what I couldn't take. You know what I mean? But that doesn't take away from the love that this dude has showed everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And I really miss that brother, man. I really, really miss that brother, man. People don't understand the blow that New York City took by losing this man. I don't think dudes understand, especially the dudes that's independent, that's trying to get heard, man. Y'all don't understand who we lost, man. You know what I mean? Y'all really don't understand. This dude was the gatekeeper, you know what I mean, from the streets to the radio. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And, I doubt there'll ever be another Kay Slay out there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking fact. You know what I mean? Hopefully somebody, you know what I'm saying, can at least hold the torch a little bit close to the way he had it. You know what I'm saying? And continue his legacy, man. That's what should be happening. You know what I mean? It should be a Kay Slay day every motherfucking Thursday. You know what I mean? And every motherfucking Wednesday and every Friday, man, because these were the days he was doing his most work. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I'm saying? But, that's up to the stations. I guess that's how, it is what it is. But definitely, shout out to his manager, man. Homie reached out. He's definitely trying to still keep his business in order. You know what I'm saying? He's still trying to get the Rolling 200 to be completed. You know what I mean? Shout out to Street Heat and Richie 2K and Will seeing them, man. They got the footage. They still trying to push the legacy together, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I definitely just got some new shit that I'm about to submit to Rock the Bells Radio, to my big bro LL and Jay Hudson and them. I definitely gave the big bro Kay Slay a mega shout out on the beginning of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. I'm going to continue to rep him. You know what I'm saying? Just like others, man. Stan the Man, you know what I mean? Chocolate China Doll, Mecca Global, Smith BDM, Papoose, William Young, Frank Antonio, you know what I'm saying? To say the least, man, them dudes right there, I know is going to forever keep this man's name, or Big Seven, and not marketing him as well, man. I think, if they give a Slay slot, they need to give Slay slot to Big Seven, man. Big Seven is a dude that Slay took in, showed him the ropes, you know what I mean? Had mad love for, and he got that Kay Slay energy, man. You know what I'm saying? He from New Jersey, but trust me, my nigga, you know what I mean? That dude right there, man, but that's a whole nother story, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I still text his phone to this day. If you look, anybody who got Kay Slay phone, if you look, you'll see a text coming from me, man, just letting his brother know that I still miss him, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Even though I know he's not here, man, I just, I still text his phone, man. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do my best to at least, keep his name alive, man, you know what I'm saying, on my end, you know what I mean, as well as others. And I'm about to submit to LL Cool J, man, you know what I'm saying? He's been holding me down ever since Slay's been gone, you know what I mean?
and whatnot. So I definitely gave the big bro a mention, man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully everything, you know what I'm saying, that he's done for us, you know what I mean, pays off, man. That's the only way, man, you can pay homage to that brother, man, is about taking the jewels that he taught you and making something happen with it. You know, he didn't want to see none of us, you know what I'm saying, not working and not making it happen, man. You know what I mean? So, you, my sister, you was the most loyal to him, and I know. I just think that, I know you was the most loyal and the closest to him, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you should keep that magazine alive, that Straight Stunt magazine, man. You know what I'm saying? You was the heart and soul in that magazine right there, man. You did the groundwork for him. You got the interviews, man. Like, I think you should really, really keep that thing alive, man. That's what he would want. You know what I'm saying? He would want you to keep going and keep growing. And that is a fact. Much respect and love to you, Mecca.
Yeah, this is Double M. I just want to say RIP, big shouts to K Slay, legend, New York DJ legend. Grew up listening to him ever since I was young, of course. 90s radio, late 90s radio, I should say, early 2000s. K Slay was the guy was the guy. But I'm going to tell y'all a real funny story about K Slay for people that really knew K and knew how personal he was. About 2009, I remember he did an interview with an artist I had as a client. And she had played a record on radio and everything, bigged up, played a record mad times, and I was souped up like, yo, that's dope. So years later, I ended up managing her daughter, and I got in contact with Smith. Smith plugged me with K Slay, and then we ended up doing the show. So I remember when we went on a radio show, the mother came with us. K Slay didn't know she was coming, and I'm be honest with you, I didn't even think K Slay was going to remember because that shit was years ago, like. So I'm like, all right, so we in there chilling, literally first 10 minutes of the show, K Slay like, yo, you know what I mean, how's it feel coming behind your moms? You know, she used to do her thing. And I'm like, damn. And that's the type of person K Slay was. I just wanted to add, like, he was just one of them people that he would fuck with the independents heavy, like, and for him to still remember her for all of them years later and for us to come back with her daughter to do his show. And mind you, we did one of K Slay's last shows, which was February 2000, just when COVID just started. So, you know, if you know anything, the show shut down literally about a month after that. So I believe we either did K Slay close to second to last show or might have been one of his last shows. So he always holds a special place in my heart. Want to give a special shout out to Mega Global, and you know what I'm saying? K, you always be here forever with us, and nobody ever replace what you've done in hip hop.
Yo, what up, what up? This your boy Big 7. Time to grind, Mr. Nork Illustrated. You know what it is, man. Rest in peace to DJ K Slay, my big bro. One of my fondest memories of DJ K Slay is him just telling me, look, man, anything you need, far as Time to Grind Radio, far as your artist, Trace A. Sav, like anything you need, you got me. And you ain't got to give me nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect what you're doing. I appreciate you, you know, helping me rock with the Straight Stunting movement and getting that thing going. So that's my fondest memory of him just being, you know, just really giving back and giving me the opportunity to build my empire under his movement, you know what I'm saying, and getting co-signed by him, man. Rest in peace, DJ K Slay. We love you. We miss you, my boy. God willing, inshallah, we see you in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Again, Big 7, Time to Grind Radio, Nork Illustrated, The Movement, Trace A. Sav. Stop playing with me.
Let it play. I got you. Famous Frills, DJ No Frills, just right. Famous Frills, DJ No Frills, Philly representative, creator of Philly Support Philly, as seen on Sway in the Morning, Rock the Bells Radio DJ, and of course, MTV Day and more. Who cares, right? You need to care about this. My family, Mecca. That's right, Mecca, Queen Mecca. Mecca, she is global. And I want to shout out to DJ K Slay, man. DJ K Slay inspired me and many DJs from around the globe. It's a fact. Shout out to K Slay, man. We miss K Slay, and we definitely want to salute to the Queen. All hail the Queen. I repeat, all hail the Queen. Mecca Global, let it play. I got you.